Lawn, now a segment that speaks right to my heart. Your lawn takes a heavy hit during the summer months, but after suffering through the droughts and all the heat, you want to bring it back to life. So here with the best tips for your turf is the lawn doctor himself, Scott Frith. Nice to see you, Scott. Welcome to the show.
Nice to be here.
And thanks for letting me ride your little go-kart.
You did a great job. It was impressive.
The fertilizing machine. Okay, let's start with drought and disease.
Sure.
How do we know? I mean, it seems obvious, right, that if you've got some brown grass, it's probably going to be you've got a drought going on. But is that the true way to tell that your grass needs a drink?
Absolutely. You want to get in there, see what's going on. You're going to see some brown color, some yellowing. If you actually see some stripes in the tips there, that's where the disease comes in.
Okay, so what if you've got a diseased lawn? What can you do? It's far gone.
You want to make sure you're not watering at night. That's a typical mistake. It sort of creates this like petri dish for the disease to sort of thrive and spread throughout the lawn. You want to make sure you're watering early in the morning, and you want to raise up your mower height. Make sure that you're trimming off no more than a third of the blade.
Oh, that's a mistake. So during the summer, we keep it low. Right. And we're watering at night. You hear those sprinkler systems going on at night all over the neighborhood, you know?
Exactly.
Okay, what about these types of weeds? What is this? I see this popping up in the yard all the time.
Yeah, so this particular weed we have here is called nutsedge, and the problem with this is it's going to grow at about twice the rate of your desirable grass. So you have this nice lawn, imagine you just mowed it, and then all of a sudden you're going to see this start popping up. So
what do you do to get rid of it?
In general with weeds, the best thing to do is to actually seed in the fall to create a really dense root system and not allow those weeds to establish themselves initially. Once you have them, you really only have a couple options. You can pull them out, which of course is really manual, takes a lot of time, no one really wants to do it, or you put down a weed control product and make sure that you're targeting that specific weed.
Okay, so in the fall, when you say seed, put down actual grass seed.
Exactly.
Not a fertilizer, but a grass seed.
And that seed will grow and it'll crowd out the undesirable
And I've heard that fall is the best time to do seeding. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. And what about this over here? Everyone, all of our studio crew are pointing. They're going, "That's crabgrass." They all know what this is, and it invades everyone's backyard. I think we all have it right now.
Exactly. This is the bane of everyone's existence in the spring, and when you get into the summer months, you're going to see this really spread throughout your lawn. You're typically going to see it by walkways and curb strips, that sort of thing, and it really starts to spread out. So same thing here. You want to get that seed down in the fall. Make sure you crowd it out, and it's also a weed control product that we would put down, or you could do it yourself. Get it at a local hardware store.
Now, during these summer months, and it's so stinking hot outside, do you want to be putting down some kind of a fertilizer right now?
You do. We're going to adjust our turf programs when we get into the summer and make sure that we're not putting down too much nitrogen. So if you're doing it on your own, you want to make sure that you're putting down the right product, because you can actually burn the lawn and really cause some pretty severe damage.
Or just call a lawn doctor and have them come and help. All right. Now, finally, the last one over here was the grub damage. Those little, I never knew what those things looked like. And then one day I see them in this one patch of grass, all these tiny little grubs skipping along down there. And I thought, I've always heard about that. I thought it was a mystery.
Yeah, as you get into August, you're going to start to see Japanese beetles around the neighborhood. You start seeing some nibbles on your rose bushes there. That means those beetles are going to fly over your lawn. They're going to drop those eggs. The worms are going to hatch, and they're going to be feeding on your root system down here without you even knowing it. It's going to destroy your turf. So really the only thing you can do is put down a preventative treatment beforehand to prevent it, or if you have them, you can certainly call us or put down a grub treatment once you have it.
So early spring, fall, watering in the morning, not at night, and just getting down there and just ripping these bad boys out by hand. Thanks so much, Scott. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Where can people learn more? You said lawndoctor.com, is that right?
Lawndoctor.com or 1-800-LAWN-DOCTOR.
All right, awesome stuff. All right, thanks so much, Scott.